And welcome back to part 9 of The Evil Within. Sorry for last time, I really didn't realise it stopped recording, and so I ended up missing it. But all I ended up doing was we ended up like pulling a thing that opened up a horse. No, we pulled something of the horse and it opened up a pit, and the pit had like a mirror-ish thing on it, and when you clicked on it, it took you to the hospital, so I saved up and just went from there. But when we come out of it, we're at the bottom of the pit, so don't worry, you really didn't miss anything. Thankfully. But we are right near the end of chapter 6 now. It's a very long old chapter. Can we go down it? No. This is where they do try and incorporate a few puzzles, but it's not too bad. Hopefully you won't hear too much of the traffic going by, but I've got my window open because it's just too hot here to keep the window closed. So I hope traffic is forgiving. I don't want it's like a very loud motorbike whizzes past. I apologise. But yeah, this puzzle here, certain pressure plates have to be pushed down, while certain have to be left alone. Once you press 1, no matter what you do, the path will open, but they have to be in the right place for it to stay open, because it tries to catch you out. So if you pull 1, it opens up and you think, oh, I've got it then. If you then run down there, it will just kill you. And I think there's more boxes around. Yeah. The game's going to stop becoming a bit more forgiving with ammo, because the game's aware we're approaching the second half of the game. Well, technically. In terms of chapters, we're approaching the second half of the game. In terms of content, we're about a quarter of the way through. But when we're approaching the technical second half of the game, there's a lot more bosses, and so the game starts trying to brace you for that. Right, now this section, all these pressure plates have numbers to them. The numbers that have lines going through them are ones that need to be pushed down. The ones that don't, leave them alone. Depending on what difficulty you play on depends on how challenging this puzzle is. But on normal and easy, it's really basic. Because it shows that it's a 5 and it's getting pushed down. So the 9 needs to be pushed down and 5 needs to be lifted up. Well, I can get a good angle on the lever. There we go. That should be enough. That should be what we have to do. You'll hear like a click of the game letting you know you... Yeah. And you see that one there, on the left, that one's broke off, so you can't change it. On the harder difficulties, it won't be broke off. So you will have to alter it correctly as well. Here's our lift up. That is casually come out of like the hell water. Yeah, this is our way up. Bit grim. Trying to remember what's next. I want to say it's the wolf boss fight. But I'm not too sure until we find the door. Nothing else here? Yeah, let's have a look. Because I know the wolf boss fight is at the end of this chapter. But I just don't know how close we are to that actual end. I just know we're close-ish. Oh no, this is the room that, you know when we fought the twins last part? This is the room that explains how the twins came to be in the first place. Like there's data charts and things like that here and there. Yeah, that's explaining 12 hours, they're 122, 24, they 36, 48. They grew and became very angry passively. And then this shows that they're originally babies. And then they got like all super big on the left here. Oh shit, didn't mean to cut out of that. But yeah, they grew to unexpected sizes and it caught the doctors off, so eventually they ended up almost set them go just so they didn't kill them. And they just got a casual brain and a spine in here for some reason. Yeah, I'll know this area is dark, but hopefully it won't be too bad on the record. Yeah, there's the wolf. Here's our end of chapter boss. But it's not active yet, but it will be. I don't think there's anything else around here. I'll look around. Nah, there's nothing. I thought it was at least worth a look. You never know. The amount of shit I've missed so far, it's worth a look. Oh, it's pressure plated. Right, Joseph, run through. Hopefully there'll be another one on the other side that will step. Joseph? Oh, okay, never mind. It's a switch, not a pressure plate. Right, that bang. That just unchained the wolf boss. So we need to get this door open now because he's going to come charging through in a second. You are under an invisible time limit here, so whenever Joseph wants, because yeah, he's coming. Oh, poor Joseph. Right, now this wolf boss, when I first faced it, I really struggled with it, but I learned a little trick. When it charges at you, if you blast it in the face with a shotgun whilst it's doing its charging animation, it will fall over. Because it hides in the bushes and then tries to catch you out. So if you just pay attention to which bush is moving, which this one is a little, blast him in the face, it will fall over. So you can just put some more bullets into him. Shit, I missed. It tries to run off screen. Like you'll see, it will keep on trying to run around us to try and get off screen. Because because the AI is like, once it's off camera, it will then try and hide. But it won't bother trying to hide if it knows we're looking at it. Which I think is actually quite a cool little thing. It's a way of incorporating the game mechanics, because he's not going to run away and try and hide until he gets himself off camera. Or he could just give up with it and say, you know what, I'm going to sit here. Shit, I missed. Oh, it's dead. So I just wasted that last explosive bolt, great. Oh, just gotta put it out there, that boss isn't dead. So that once we go through this gate, you can, well, you have to for plot reasons, but you can actually, proper kill the boss if you want to.
What is it? I dropped my glasses back there. Fuck.
But there's no trophy or real reward for actually going out of your way to kill the wolf. So just sort of get what you need, maybe put a few shots in it just to keep it at bay, and then just get a move on. Don't waste your time because it's not worth it. I want to see if the boss dropped any gel around though, because when it fell down, most bosses when they go down in one way or another usually drop something.
Sebastian, I'll draw it away so you can search.
He throws like 2 bottles and then nothing else, so don't think he's going to actually cover you, because he won't. He's god awful at it. Let's see, we're already being chased by it. How he didn't hit us there, I'll never know. Holding in place. No, I want to get to the box. There we go. Because there's still loose ammo around that I want to try and get a hold of, even if it means having to fight to keep myself alive a little. Okay, I don't think there's anything else, and I can't see any gel that it might have dropped when it was temporarily defeated. See, I think I'm wasting my time. Fuck! Yeah, I gotta go. It's just gonna kill me. I'm wasting time now. It's just gonna massacre me. And Joseph stopped trying to distract it. Look, he's just standing there, miserable shit. Yeah, here's your specs.
It's not just about being unable to see. It's about feeling normal. It's all right. Let's focus on finding Kidman.
Fuck's sake. Let's have a look around, see if there's anything. Oh, for ice bolt, that would be nice. Right, might as well reload the shotgun. So the next chapter, next chapter is the entirety of chapter 7 is focused on a boss. Like the chapter's called The Keeper, and the boss you're getting chased by the entire chapter is called The Keeper. So you need all the bullets you can get because you're going to spend a whole chapter with a boss. Right, and I'm looking because like, the way these statues are, some of them look like what would be angel statues, and I want to see if they'd be devilish enough to try and hide one of them among them. So I'm just going to look a little when I get a chance. Because the little spikes bits, some of them look like they could be angel statues. That's not one. I don't think there's one up there. Nah, I don't think there's any here, but it was worth a look. Yeah, once you get the door it clears the chapter, so yeah, that's the whole of chapter 6. And now we're in chapter 7, because we're only 10 minutes into the part, so I might as well record a bit of chapter 7 as well.
That sounded close.
It's all right, I'm here.
Yeah, you can stay as long as you want in this area. Plot won't advance until Joseph takes another spill and you go and talk to him. So you can spend as much time as you want trying to track down little bits of ammo here and there. Like, Joseph's going to start struggling here, and then eventually he'll sit down. So let's look around. Down there is where we'll end up. Oh, there's a document. Oh no, it's a fragment, never mind. Yeah, because he's going to sit down.
Still with me?
Then you can go and chat to him and he'll activate a cutscene.
Sebastian, you ever had the urge to just jump? When you're on a high place? Or the subway rolls by? Imagine if you had that urge for a minute straight. Then 2 minutes.
You fought it off 3 times now, Joseph. You're learning to stop it.
You're not listening. I'm not worried about stopping it, Seb. I'm worried about not wanting to stop it. Some part of me wants to turn. I don't know why, and I can't reason it away. It's deeper than that. It's like instinct. And it's getting stronger. Hold on. This might...
At this point, you'd just take a shot at Ruvik anytime you saw him, just to try and get him to go away. Even if it was ineffective, you just think if you put enough bullets, maybe he'll get the memo. But anyway, now we're in the Keeper's dungeon. So yeah, brace yourself. We don't have to deal with the Keeper straight away, like, it lets us explore and run around a bit first, and there's even a nice little puzzle which I'm not sure if I'll get done this part because I say little, it takes a little while to get through. But anyway, you have a little bit to do before the Keeper, so don't panic that you're going to have to deal with the Keeper right away. Just, it's coming. Just be aware. There's also a lot of pots in here. Link would be in heaven. I don't know if any of these actually have stuff in them. I'm just like sort of double checking. The big pots I know can, but these little ones I'm not sure. I think they're just background stuff you can break. Well, none of these seem to... Well, if I gotta go around, can I not go through... Yeah, there's more big pots here. Yeah, the big pots are your replacement crates when you're down here for now. Dude, this whole chapter, I get a lot of Tomb Raider vibes from it. Because it does feel like this sort of dungeon. There's a bit of puzzle solving to do. I do just get some serious Tomb Raider-y out of it. Hey, we can build more stuff. I haven't got some gear to make arrows in a while. Oh, hello. Got ya. I always shut up for those just because of the delay. Like, that still winds me up why they programmed it to be an input delay for that thing only. Right, there's a little secret back here. Well, there's got to be something back here. The pots, because the pots are trying to cover up that little bit in the corner there, so you'd think there'd be something, but I couldn't see anything. Oh, hello, big important guy. Oh, let's have a look around up here. I can hear an enemy. I can see an enemy. Let's sit back and watch what happens, see if we can figure something out. I'm not sure what that one over there is actually doing. It looks like it's just standing around. Okay, there's one here that's already aware of me, so that was wasted. And the one over in the back's noticed me as well. That's one. I want the big guy to fall over. That's why I'm aiming for the leg. To be fair, I've got the critical up, so I might be able to get a free headshot on them. Like that! I'm not sure if that was a critical, whether I just got the kill. Like, you notice it's more of an explosion when you hit their head if it was a critical. Now let's loot. And probably piss off the dead while we're at it. Oh yeah, exactly. As soon as I piss on the dead, he just casually auto runs on top of a coffin. Oh dear. Right, this little weird door thing we'll access in a minute, but I want to go over here first. Just keep going, ooh, spooky! Oh, more parts. And this bit here, what we're going to cut out of this wall, is the part of the puzzle I was on about. Because we need to find 3 of these to open a big door. And this is one. This is the one that's like in front of you, just showing you, hey, you got to start looking for these. Let's knock this over so we get a bit of light. Oh, we can unlock this safe. Oh, I know this one. This one's the secret one. You know, because the game, you just have to hold the button yourself. Like, the game won't tell you until you hold it yourself, but there's a secret key in there. I think it's the only one that's not in an angel statue. The catacomb, no. Pounding is coming. Very funny. God help, 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 help. Oh, for how big that gel bottle was, I was expecting it to be more than 800. Could you find some truly massive ones sometimes? I want to upgrade my sprint a little more next chance I get.
Oh shit.
The keeper, that's is in this chapter was just using that, and that's what Sebastian was commenting on, is that he just barely caught a glimpse of it before it went down. This is where the puzzle is, because you've got to put 3 plates down. Once you put the first plate down, it will open access to the other 2 plates. There's one over there, and the other will open to our right as well. But there's also a save point here, so I think I'm going to take that and... oh, we've also pick up a little bit of gel, and upgrade a little bit, and then maybe call this a part. Alright, this one's saying that Sebastian's daughter was just born. I think that's like the last positive note you find about Sebastian's past. All the ones after this is when shit starts going wrong. Catacombs found beneath parish.
Worrying type, I see.
She only says that if you go to the hospital area regularly. It's her little jab at you for saving so often. But the thing is, I don't really get much of a choice here, because I want to try and get as much of the collectibles as possible, and a lot of the collectibles require you to come here every chance you get. And plus, when you're recording, you have to save more often just to make sure everything's alright. Let's see what we get. Oh, we got something other than gel. We got sniper ammo. That's a plus. Cool, a big almighty truck just went down the road. Hope that wasn't too loud on the mic. Right, we've got 8,300. I think sprint's 9,000, so you won't be able to get it this time. Yeah, it is, so we can't get it yet. We'll have to get something else and come back for it. But it's 10,000 for the harpoon bolt upgrade. Well, if I haven't upgraded it quite a bit. Yeah, it would be nice to hold more matches. And yeah, and I'll get the maximum syringes so it can heal up a bit more. And I'll put the reload time up. Oh wow, we're completely out. Didn't mean to do that. Oh well, sometimes it happens. We've just gone from 8,300 to 0. Anyway, I think I'm going to call this a part. So next time on The Evil Within, we'll explore the rest of the catacombs and find out about what the Keeper really is. But until then, take care.